All right. Good morning, everyone. If this is Manav this side, we'll get started in a couple of minutes. But before we get started, let me know if my voice is clear to you. Just type in VIC, which is voice is clear in the chat window. Do let me know that the voice is clear. This session is going to be awesome. This session is going to be amazing. This session is going to be one of the best sessions that you would have attended. But for that, I want to just do quick logistics check to ensure that the voice is correctly set, then the logistics are correctly set from my side, and you are able to hear me loud and clear, right? With this, the second thing I would want is I would want each one of you to go to the chat panel and select everyone in the chat panel. What we have is, and once you have selected everyone in the chat panel, please type done in the chat window. What you would be able to see is that there are not tens, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people joining in live around the world, around the country in this session. And you would be able to, soak in that energy of today, of this Saturday morning through the chat itself. So let me know if you have selected everyone in the chat panel. And once you have selected everyone, type done in the chat window. What I would want is for me to be able to connect with you. I would want to know a little bit about you. Just type in your name and the city that you are joining in from. I would love to see which all cities are you joining in from, and I would love to see a few names, although the names would come in very fast, but I will just, for me, it's always good to, read the names and the cities. So we have people joining in from Hyderabad, Calcutta, Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Delhi, Cochin. We have people joining in from Chandigarh, Gurgaon, Nasik, Noida, Greater Noida, and almost Kerala. Sumit is joining in from Kerala. Are you vacationing there or doing a work vacation? So good to see all of you joining in from various parts of India, everyone, and glad to see such a massive turnout on this Saturday morning. I hope you would have had a great Diwali. Let's get started with this masterclass called Product Management Masterclass. Let me know if you're ready to start this masterclass, and if you're excited about being here. Let me know if you're raring to start this masterclass. I've been getting a lot of your emails, and I've been looking forward to be at and do this session with you. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're pumped up to start this session called Product Management Masterclass. Thank you everyone for joining this masterclass. My name is Manvendra. People call me Manav. I'm the founder and CEO of Insaid. A quick bit about me. I'm an MBA from ISB, Indian School of Business, Hyderabad, and I have done my engineering from NIT Jamshedpur way back in 2007. A quick bit about Insaid for those of you who are new. Insaid is one of India's largest academic institution dedicated to transforming professional careers. We have 5,000 plus enrolled students, professionals just like you in various programs right now. And our vision is to deliver world-class quality education to help professionals like you move up in careers of tomorrow that are getting created in India. Now, for me to be able to make this session really worth your time, I have just two requests. The first request is I want you to focus on this session for the next 90 minutes. Can I get a quick yes if you will do that? Can you turn off all the distractions on your phone, and can you focus on this session for the next 90 minutes? This session is about you. It is about your career. It is about what you want to do, and it is about what you want to pursue for the next couple of years in your life and in your career. And the second request I have is, it is not going to be a monologue wherein I am just going to share information and you're going to get bored, right? I want it to be an interactive session between you and me. Let me know if you will interact with me all throughout the session, and my style of teaching is very engaging. So I want it to be an interaction between you and me. Let me know if you're ready to do that. If both of these things are you are good with, I can promise you this will be the best session that you would have ever attended so far, and I can promise you that. So with this, let's see if this session is the right fit for you. So this session is for you if you are looking to switch into product management. Type in 1 in the chat window, everyone. If you're from a different background, if you're a business analyst, project manager, if you're a technical consultant, if you're from non-IT industry, if you are an MBA and you're looking to switch into product management, type in 1 in the chat window. And if you're already a product manager, that is, you have at least you product management, you are product manager at least by designation, but you know that you don't know the ins and outs of product management and you're looking to get formal education in product management, type in 2 in the chat window. Almost 70% of you I can see are in the first category and 30% of you are in the second category. And today's session will ensure that both first and second, both of you will gain value out of today's session. So what we'll do is we'll do a bunch of things. We'll start with the very basics of product management, and today's session is just about one thing, introducing you to product management. It is the very basics of product management. And tomorrow we have another session which is focused on careers in product management. That is, once you have, if you want to become a product manager, what are the kind of roles and how do you transition, etc. This is what we will be covering in tomorrow's session. The invite for this will be shared today evening, right? So with this, let's start with the first section, which is explosion in the field of in opportunities in product management. This field is booming. This field is creating a lot of jobs and very high paying jobs. How many of you are here because you want to get a product management job? Most likely 100% of you are here. But before we even get into product management and try to understand, let's try to do a quick thought experiment. Here's my question for you, right? The question is that why do Silicon Valley companies dominate the world? Right? Let's try to look at this answer, and then we will get into this topic that we are doing. What is common between companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, that they are dominant across the world? Take 10 seconds and let me know what answers come your answer. Good design thinking is what Raj Lakshmi is saying. Innovative products, innovative solutions is what Poonam is saying. Awesome. Customer focused innovation, finance and accuracy, Ravi is saying unique concept, but Vishal has given me the right answer, which is world-class products. Let me know, everyone, if you are with me, what is common between all of these companies is that great products are at the heart of Silicon Valley companies. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me. What is common between all of these companies? Why these companies are used by people, billions of people, and why everybody wants to work in FANG companies or Google or Amazon or Microsoft is because they build world-class products. Let me know if you're with me. And the people who are behind creating these world-class products are called product managers. People who are building and growing and nurturing these products are called product managers. Let me know if you are with me on this simple definition of what a product manager is. You build, you grow, and you think about products that can change the world, right? So this field is very established in the US. In India, this field has taken off in the last couple of years. And you would see that product managers are being hired across industries. Yeah. In fact, I want you to tell me the industry that you currently know is recruiting for product managers in big numbers, right? Whatever industry you're familiar with, right? It is fantastic. It is edtech, fintech, agri-tech, health tech, automobile tech. So essentially, across industries, across roles, product managers are being hired. And you would see that not only product managers are being hired across industries, product managers also start off on very good salaries, very like top of the line salaries. And the reason companies are ready to pay these people top of the line salaries is because great products endure. Let me know, everyone, if you understand what I'm saying, that even if a product manager is able to give one great product to, let's say, Ola, right? Ola's possibly that product can become a $1 billion product. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this, that great products endure. If you're in a services company, even if you leave or don't leave, it doesn't matter. But in product companies, if you are able to create something which is great, right, that product, becomes really, really massive. And that's why all companies across the spectrum are looking for product managers. And the fundamental shift that is happening right now is that even if you look at companies like Infoedge, Naukri.com, or Bharti Airtel, we do not even associate product management with these companies. We think of product management as Facebook and Google and Flipkart, etc. But why everybody is looking for product managers is that because of this simple transition is that India is transitioning from a services-based nation to a product-based nation. Let me know, everyone, if you are with me on this. And you would see that this trend very apparent in one thing, that all the unicorns in India this year, which have become billion-dollar valuation companies, all of the unicorns are product-based companies. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you are with me on this. 100% of the unicorns are product-based companies. And that is the shift that is happening in India, that services was the in thing in India in 1990s and 2000s. But today and the next decade is going to belong to product-based companies. And if you're looking to join a product-based company, a product manager is a position that you should be definitely looking at. Now, let's look at we understand now what is a little bit of product management. Now, let's try to look at who is a product manager. And if you're looking to become a product manager, what will you be doing on a day-to-day basis? And before I get there, I want to ask you one question, right? Which is that what is the time frame in which you are looking to become a product manager? Because the next section will be more relevant for you if you can just think about the time frame: 6 months, 1 year, 3 months, 2 years. Like, let me know the time frame in which you're looking to switch into product management, or if you're looking to switch from one product management job, if you're already a product manager, into another product management job. Let me know in the chat window. Yeah. So if you're looking to become a product manager, right, let's try to look at who is a product manager exactly and what does a product manager exactly do. So if you're looking to become a product manager, right, let's look at a very simple definition of product manager that I absolutely love. And that's something that you should note from today's session. A product manager is often called the CEO of a product. A product manager is often called the CEO of a product. Now, what does it mean? And is the product manager really the CEO of a product? And how is a product manager a CEO of a product? Now, let's try to understand this term, very often used term, with one simple analogy. So I want you to tell me, what does a CEO of a company do? And then we'll try to draw some analogies. I love analogies and I like teaching through analogies because it makes it more concrete for the learner. So I want you to tell me what all are the tasks and responsibilities of a CEO of a company, right? Hania writes, take risk and measure impact. Okay, excellent. What are the other tasks and responsibilities of a CEO of a company? Give me quick answers, take 10 seconds, and I will note down the answers that are coming very frequently. Okay, decision making, right? Asai has given a very good answer. Decision making is a very, very important part of a CEO's job. It is ownership, right? It is ownership that in the end, if the company does not succeed, right, who is going to be responsible, right? The CEO is going to be responsible. A CEO is responsible, most importantly, even before decision making, is a CEO is responsible for the vision of the company. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you are with me. This is the most high priority thing, that in which direction are we going to go. A CEO is responsible for the strategy of the company, and most importantly, a CEO is responsible for the growth and success of the company. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you are with me on this. Very, very important that you will be, as a CEO, held responsible for if the company is not growing, if the company is stagnant, if the company is growing, etc. Just like a CEO is responsible for all these things. Now let's try to look at a product manager's job. Just like a CEO is responsible for these things, similarly, a product manager is responsible for setting the product vision. A product manager is responsible for setting the product strategy. What will be my strategy for this product for 1 year, 6 months, and for, let's say, 5 years? A product manager is responsible for decision making. What should this product have? What shouldn't this product have? What would this product have in future? A product manager in the end is responsible for the growth and success of the product. Give me a quick yes, everyone. If you are now with me, why is a product manager called a CEO of a product? If you are now clear that from setting the vision for the product to strategy to decision making, what should, shouldn't, and what would the product have in future, to the growth and success of the product, right? A product manager is just like a CEO, does the all the tasks of that a CEO does. And that's why if you look at the journey of CEOs in product companies, right? CEOs in product companies, let's say Google, right? And if you look at Sundar Pichai, all of us know what Sundar Pichai was in his previous stint at Google, right? Everyone, are you with me on this, right? All of us know that Sundar Pichai was a product manager at Google as well. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me, that as a product manager, once you grow through the ranks, you are able to handle, you are able to lead, and you are able to grow and make that product company successful. And that's why the CEOs of most product companies are usually people who have built and scaled global products. Make sense? Okay. Now, the second important thing as a product manager that you need to remember is that as a product manager, and this will be very different from, this is the hardest part. In fact, I have seen people who are switching to product management, they struggle with this a lot. A product manager on a day-to-day basis has one responsibility. It is the responsibility to think at scale. Type in scale, everyone, in the chat window to remember this, that as a product manager, if you're working at Spotify, you are not thinking about one customer, 100 customers, or 1,000 customers, but you are building for millions and billions of customers of Spotify. Is everyone with me on this? If you're building Airbnb, you have to build for millions and billions of customers for Airbnb. And that's what is the hardest part. And that's how the job of a product manager is different from a project manager. A project manager is usually taking care of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 tasks or projects at a time, or is thinking about maximum 3 to 4 customers at a time. But as a project manager, you are thinking about 1 million, 2 million, 30 million, and 4 billion kind of customers. You are talking in millions and billions of customers. Let me know, everyone, if this part is absolutely clear to you. Type in scale, those of you who have not typed in scale in the chat window. This is very, very important. If you're working as a product manager at Zomato, you cannot be thinking about just 1 lakh customers of Zomato. You need to be thinking about tens of millions of customers of Zomato across the world. Make sense? And that's why you have to build products that will suit their requirements. Make sense? Okay, now we understand a little bit better who is a product manager. Let me know, everyone, before I move to the next part, if you enjoyed the second part, which is who is a product manager. Let me know if you love this part, because the next part is going to be equally exciting. If you love this, if you found this useful, and if it gave you clarity, right, the next part will give you even further clarity about how to become a product manager. Yeah. So if you're wanting to become a product manager, the first thing about this job is that it's an interdisciplinary field, right? You have multiple, it's basically, the best part is one day you are doing one thing, another day you are doing another thing, and third day you are doing a different thing. How many of you would want to be in this kind of role, that one day you are designing a product strategy, Another day you are working with engineering team. Third day you're building customer empathy maps, and fourth day you are talking to stakeholders. That is the most exciting part about product management. And as much as it is exciting, that is the most challenging part about product management. It is a high visibility, high impact kind of role. Let me know, everyone, if you have noted down this word, it is an HVHI kind of role. Let me know if you'll remember this short form: high visibility, high impact, because you are and on a given week interacting with so many different people. Type in HVHI in the chat window, everyone, if you will remember this, that you as a product manager, if you are not going out and talking to various people in your company, you are not a product manager, right? You need to gain that visibility, and you need to have visibility, otherwise people will not listen to you. As a product manager, from a skill set point of view, over the next 6 months, you need to, if you're looking at transitioning, which I see that most of you are looking at 6 months to 1 year, there are 3 skill sets that you will need to build, right? Number 1, you need to build skill set in business. Number 2, you need to build skill set in technology. And number 3, you need to build skill set in UX, which is user experience, right? Now, the question is, how about we go a little deeper and understand that what kind of skill set will you need to build in each one of these areas? Let me know, everyone, if you're excited about going a little deeper into each one of these areas. My goal is not to just tell you that learn business skills or learn tech skills and you'll become a product manager. My goal is to get a little deeper and give you a day-to-day understanding of what you'll exactly will you be doing. Give me a quick yes if you are ready to dive deeper into each one of these areas. And how we'll do this is we'll pick the first area, and instead of me serving the answers, as I said, my style of teaching is very interactive. I want you to think and tell me, what will you be doing on a day-to-day? What will you do as a PM on the business front on a day-to-day basis, right? Let me know in the chat window, everyone. What do you think are your key responsibilities? What would you be responsible for? Let me know in the chat window. Whatever answers would come in the chat window, I will write those answers. Product ideas, excellent answers, right? Product ideas, Prathamesh writes product ideas. Sagar writes, understand needs of customer. Fantastic, needs of customer, right? Product design, Muhammad Azad writes product design. Very good point. Business case, Arvind writes, excellent point. Planning and scheduling, Abhiraj writes planning and scheduling, excellent point, right? Product quality is excellent point. Valuation is excellent point. Customer interaction is excellent point, right? So let me just go back a little up and give you some of the some things that are even important before this. As a product manager, all of these come later, right? Some of these points are interrelated, but the most important thing is, as a product manager, firstly, you need to align your product's vision with the vision of the company. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this, that what is, like, for example, today, what is Facebook's vision? And suddenly Facebook has changed its entire name, right? What is Facebook's vision right now? If you're a product manager at Facebook, what do you need to align your vision of product at Facebook as a product manager? What do you think? How would you realign your vision? And what kind of products will you now think about, right? Let me see how you're thinking. I have made you a product manager at Facebook now. And how will you realign your vision now that Facebook has a different vision? Absolutely. It is no more, the vision is no more social media. Everyone, give me a quick yes if you're with me on this, that earlier your vision of your product that you are doing is, we are building a social media product, but now you will think that I need to build a product which is, in sync with Facebook's vision of becoming a metaverse company? Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me. Super important. 90% of product managers forget this word. They are doing product quality, business scheduling, etc., but they are not aligning the vision. And this alignment of vision is very, very important. That's the first part. The second part, which is important, is that once you have a vision, how do you implement that vision in form of strategy? And then finally, once you have strategy, how do you get it executed? And this is something that these are the three key things that you need to remember from a product management point of view, that you need to, from a business point of view, take care of VSE, which is vision, strategy, and execution of the product. Type in VSE in the chat window if you will remember this framework from today's session. Align your product with company's vision, break down the vision into milestones, which is strategy, and execution is all strategy is good, right? But if you can't execute that strategy, right, you are not a product manager. Type in BSc in the chat window, everyone, if you'll remember this. As a product manager, this will be your friend, this will be your savior, and this will be your North Star when you are actually working on a day-to-day basis as a product manager. Make sense? That's the first part. The second part about product management as a field is, as I said some time back, on a daily basis, you're talking to multiple people. You're talking to pricing team, you're talking to engineering team, sales teams, etc. And all of these people will have different set of priorities, right? Finance person is going to say that, why do you need budget? Engineering person is going to have a different priority, right? CEO will have a different priority. And all of these people will try to pull you in all different directions and will say that whatever you're doing doesn't make sense. And that's why the most important thing that you need to remember is that as a product manager, when you're talking to internal stakeholders, the question is, who are you representing? You need to be very clear. And as a product manager, a lot of time people make this mistake also, especially new product managers. Who are you representing in front of your in front of your internal stakeholder? Are you representing yourself, that I am saying so and so as a product manager? Are you representing the business? If you're a product manager at Facebook, right, you are representing Facebook as a company, right? Think about it and tell me. This is something which is very, very important. If you, for example, go to the CFO and you say, give me $1 million budget, he will say that we don't have $1 million budget right now for you, right? And you, all of us would have faced this kind of situation a lot in the past as well. Who are you representing in front of all the internal stakeholders? Let me see what answers come in the chat window. It is exactly what some of you have written. In front of your internal stakeholders, you are representing no one else than the customer. Type in VOC, which is voice of customer, that as a product manager, you are talking to all different people, but you are always representing their voice, which is the voice of customer. So that's why in front of the CEO, CFO, engineering team, you are going to take the user stories, you are going to take the user pain points, and you are going to take the user needs and why we need XYZ thing. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this. Very, very important point. A lot of time, a product managers, what they say is that I want to build so and so. No, you will not use that language. You will use the language that our users have this pain point, our users need this, our users want this. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you love this part about product management and what we have just discussed. And if you are now clear about the first part, which is the business part. Before I move to the tech part, let me know if you enjoyed learning the first part, which is the business part. If you found it useful, insightful, amazing, give me a quick comment in the chat window. I see a lot of you love this part, and it's great to see all of you writing these fabulous comments, right? And this is super duper. Thank you, Rakshit, for giving that awesome Awesome feedback. Let me know, everyone, if the first part is absolutely clear to you. If it is clear to you, type in clear in the chat window. Then we'll move to the second interesting part, which is the technology part. Tech plays such an important role in uh, in the job or life of a product manager, right? Let me start the second part, which is a technology part, by asking you one question, right? The question is that we spoke about scale some time back. Do you remember we spoke about scale some time back, that as a product manager, you have to build products for millions and billions of customers, right? The question I have for you is, how do you scale products? How do you take a product to millions and billions of customers? Sudhakar, don't worry, I'm getting your message, right? You're getting my message. Yes, I'm getting all your messages. It's set to private because there are thousands of people right now, and it will become super distracting for you to read the chat window, but I'm getting all of your messages, right? Okay, everyone, the question I've asked is that, how do you scale a product to millions and billions of customers, right? And users, right? What do you think it is? It is nothing else than technology. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me, that you cannot scale a product unless you do not use technology. Technology is the only way. There is no other way to scale a product. Everyone, let me know if no other way to scale a product, right? Technology is the heart of scaling part of product management. The question I have for you is that, as a product manager, right, you need to learn technology, right? But you need to learn technology basics so that you are able to scale a product. The question I have is that, before you even get to some of the product basics, the question I want you to think about is, why does a product manager need to know technology basics? Can you think and let me know, right? And tell me in the chat window that, as a product manager, you are taking care of the vision, strategy, and we spoke about planning and road mapping, etc., right? But why do you need to learn technology basics? It is because, if you look at the vision strategy part, all of that is the thinking part of product manager. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this. The business part is the thinking and planning part of this. The building part is usually done by software engineers. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me. As a product manager, you are not going to be coding. You are not taking care of building that product, and these software engineers are. So does that mean that you are going to lead the software engineering team? No, you will not be leading a software engineering team. You will be, on a day-to-day basis, talking to a person who is leading the software engineering team, which is called an engineering manager. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this, that these dots I'm trying to connect for you, that on a day-to-day basis, the person who is interacting with a software engineers is called engineering manager, and your job as a product manager is to speak the language of engineering manager. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this very, very important point, that if you as a product manager are not able to speak in the language of engineering manager, do you think an engineering manager will respect you? Do you think an engineering manager will understand your vision? You are saying that I want this product, but you don't even understand the basics of, let's say, APIs. Do you think that you will be actually adding some value to engineering manager? What do you guys think? Yeah. If you don't understand tech stack that the company is working on, right? Do you think as a product manager, you would be adding some value to the entire conversation you will have with engineering manager? Absolutely no. And that's why, as a product manager, everyone, you need to know technology basics so that you are able to work closely with engineering manager. Is everyone with me? Give me a quick yes, everyone. If you're with me, you don't do code reviews, you don't talk to software engineer, you don't do anything. Your goal is that to build confidence in engineering manager related to what you're doing. And that's why I want you now to tell me what are some of the tech basics that you'll actually need to learn to become to interact with engineering manager. What are some of the uh, tech basics that you think are important for anyone to actually build technology products, right? It is fantastic, excellent answers, everyone. First is tech stack. I already gave you the hint some time back. You need to know the tech stack that the company is running on. Make sense? Okay. You need to know a little bit of APIs, everyone. Rekha writes, you need to know a little bit of agile or DevOps, etc. These things really help. You need to know a little bit of what else? Have I missed? Databases. Everyone, let me know if you're with me on this, that a lot of times when product managers have zero technical knowledge, right? They think anything is very easy, but when the engineering manager looks, they sees that database is a big challenge, that changing the database will take maybe 1 to 2 months, and you think as a product manager why it is taking so much time. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this, that you would be able to appreciate some of these challenges much better. So databases is another. What is the fifth thing? If you have some understanding of cloud computing, that is also going to help you. Everyone with me, right? Can you tell me what are some of the cloud technologies that different tech companies are running on? It is AWS, some kind of Google Cloud, some bit of Microsoft Azure. If you know any of this, or the cloud service your app or company is running on, that is enough. Let me know, everyone, if this point is clear. You don't need to be an expert, but you need to know a little high level about how does cloud actually works, right? With this, let me know if the tech basics part is clear to you, everyone. No matter whether you are from technology background or non-technology background, learning all of this is fun. Learning all of this is exciting. Let me know if you feel that learning all of this thing will be amazing for you in terms of taking you to the next level in product management. And then we'll move to the third part, which is the UX part. And before we move there, let me know, everyone, if this seems exciting to you, that all of these are basics of scaling technology products. And if you know these basics, you will be able to build great technology products, right? Before I move to the third part, let me know if the second part is clear to you by typing in C in the chat window. Just want to be sure that whatever we are learning, you are absolutely enjoying it and you are clear with some of these parts that we are discussing. Okay, C raised to the 100 part. Thank you for that comment. I love that part. So if you're clear with the second part, which is the technology part, let's move to the third part, which is the UX part, right? Let me start the UX part with one question, right? I want you to tell me, what is your favorite app? What is an app that you cannot live without, that is so integral to your life that you would not even imagine a day without that app? Let me see what answer comes in the chat window. All right, WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Gmail, right? My bank account, Zerodha, Google Maps, YouTube, Telegram, Cred, Chrome, right? All of these are your favorite apps and you cannot live without them. And the reason all of these are your favorite app is because the user experience that you have on these apps is absolutely great. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this, that you really don't care about the business part. You don't really care about the technology part. To an end user, this does not matter at all if this is taken care of. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this. Very important part about product management that product managers forget, that the user, your mom, for example, if she is using WhatsApp, she doesn't even care about the technology that WhatsApp is using, right? Am I making sense? All she cares is it's so easy. Even if she wants to write in Hindi or your regional language, she can actually write that. And that's the really important part that as a product manager that you need to take care of. Right now, the question I have is that uh, what are some of the priorities that you would have, right, when you are building UX? As a product manager, you need to have some framework. For example, we discuss in business, we discuss in technology. Can you think about what are going to be some of your goals that you will have as a product manager, right? And let me see what goals come to your mind. I want you to think like a product manager, right? And then tell me some of the goals that you will have, right? These are very good. Satish is right, written ease of use, right? Ease of use, you easy to onboard, right? Somebody has written easy to on stickiness or user friendly. Somebody has written navigation needs to be very easy, very good. It needs to be fast, right? Fantastic. Less number of clicks, as she has written, very good. Pranav has written, etc. Let me attractive also, right? Somebody has given this. Let me just summarize all of these into a very quick short form that you will absolutely love. As a product manager, your goal is that you want your users to achieve their goal, users to achieve their goal in the simplest, easiest, and shortest way. Simplest, easiest, and the shortest way. So from a UX point of view, what your goal needs to be that you want your users to get the simplest, easiest, and the shortest way for them to achieve their objective. And this is a framework that I want you to remember. That is, as a product manager, your priority is SES. Type in SES in the chat window if you will remember this part. Simplest, easiest, and shortest. What is the shortest way in which my users can do this? What is the simplest way in which my users can find their friends on Facebook? What is the easiest way in which someone can place an order on Zomato? And that is something that you will need to, as a product manager, remember. Simplest, easiest, and shortest is going to be your friend as a product manager, right? Now, the second important thing, and this is the question that comes very often, is that, Manav, what is the difference between UX and UI, right? Let me know, everyone. What do you think is as a product manager, this is something that you'll be doing very, very often. And this is the best exciting part about product management, that UX is a lot of fun, right? And how are the two things different? And as a product manager, is your job to focus on the UX part, or is your job to focus on the UI part? Let me see what answers come in the chat window. Is your job to focus on the UX part, and is your job to focus on the UI part? As a product manager, everyone, your job is to focus on the UX part. Let me know, everyone. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this. Your job is to focus on the UX part, because UI is a subset of user experience. For example, UX means what your users are going to experience on the app, right? And UI is what your users are going to see. So something that your users might see might look very beautiful, but the app might be very slow. So if the app is looking very beautiful, but it is actually slow, is that good user experience? What do you guys think? If the app looks very beautiful, but it is very slow, right, and has a lot of steps, is it good? No. And that's why UI, everyone, is a subset of UX. And as a product manager, you not only take care of the UI part, but you have to take care of and focus on the UX part. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this. User experience is your baby. User experience is your responsibility, and user experience is going to be your focus area as a product manager. Now, in user experience, what you need to do on a day-to-day basis is, user experience is about answering some of the important questions. For example, if you are a CureFit user, if you use an app called CureFit, let's say, as a product manager, you need to build user personas, which I call the 3 U's of user experience. Number one, you need to write user personas, which is the first, that who are my users? What are the different segments? Are these old people? Do we have kids? Do we have, parents, etc.? You need to write user stories, which is the pain points and why they are using these, this app. You need to do user testing, and these three use form the main basic foundation of UX part that you will be doing as a product manager. Type in 3U's in the chat window, everyone. If you'll remember these 3U's: user personas, number one. Number two is user stories. And number three is user research. You need to spend a lot of time before you even get there. 70% of your time needs to be on this. Only 30% of your time needs to go on this as a product manager. Is everyone with me on this? Very, very important. A lot of time people are doing it the other way around. You have to get the first part right to actually get the second part right. Everyone, you're with me on this? Now, once you have researched on the user experience side, the second important thing is building the UI. UI is about building the right layout, the right visual design, and the right branding. And this is the task which is usually done by a UX UI designer. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this. You as a product manager do not do this. A UI UX designer actually takes care of the shape, form, designs, branding, etc., etc. But a lot of time, what you will communicate here and what this person will design, there will be a lot of gap between what you would think and communicate and what this person will design. And how do you bridge this gap between what you're thinking and what you're designing? You bridge this gap, everyone, through three typical things that you do. Number one, you build wireframes. Number two is you build mockups. And number three is you build prototypes. Type in WMP, everyone, if you are with me on this very simple thing, that once you have thought, right, and before the UI UX designer designs, there are three ways in which you can communicate what you're thinking. The first one is wireframe, the second one is mockups, and the third one is prototype. If you can actually show to the UI UX designer that this is what it will look like, this is what the mockup is like, this is what the prototype is like, do you think your UI UX designer will make something that you will absolutely love? Absolutely yes, right? And that's a mistake that a lot of time product managers make, that they don't learn these three skills and they try to communicate with UI UX designer. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this, that how do you remove the friction, how do you remove the gap, and how do you ensure that what is there in your mind actually gets built in the real world? You do that through WMP: wireframe, mockups, and prototypes. Let me know, everyone, if you're clear about the third part, which is the UI UX part. This is something that will make your life your app very attractive and user friendly. And this is something that you need to focus on as well as a product manager. Now the question comes is that we are looking about transitioning into product management, and that is our goal here, to make you transition. The question is that can one person master business, master technology, and master UX as well? What do you guys think? Is it possible for you to become really great at all of these three areas and build great wireframe, build great roadmap, etc.? And the answer is no. One person cannot master all three areas. And the moment, in fact, I have seen, the moment somebody says that I'm great in all three of these areas, I know that they are totally new product managers. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this. I know that they don't know anything about product management, because no experienced product manager will say that I'm great in all these three areas. And that's why what is important for you is to identify, when you're looking at switching from your current role to the product management role, is you need to identify what you are great at. And I want you to let me know in the chat window by typing in great, and one of these three areas you need to be great at: business, UX or technology, type in that in the chat window and let me see where do we have the maximum answers coming in. So if you're great in technology, for example, the right kind of role for you will be a technology product manager. If you're great in business, the right kind of role for you will be a product manager from a strategy and road mapping point of view. And if you are great at UX, then the right kind of role for you will be a user onboarding, user journey, and a UX focused product management role. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this. What is really, really important is you need to customize your job hunt strategy in line with what your current strengths are. You need to focus on the current strengths that you have and accordingly set eye for that particular load. Let me know, everyone, if this strategy helped you and if you found this helpful in terms of identifying what area to focus on. It is totally based on what your current experience is. If you will play on your strength, you'll actually succeed as a product manager. With this, we'll come to the final section of today's presentation. Before I move to the final section, let me ask you, how many of you are serious about becoming a product manager and taking that leap from your current role to a product manager role and building world-class product? Let me know, everyone, if you're serious, very serious, extremely serious in the chat window, or how many of your product managers, at least by designation, but you know that you're just not doing, you're possibly doing project management, you're not doing product management. And if you want to grow non-linearly in product management, you need to build your skill set, mindset, and you need to learn end-to-end product manager to actually become a world-class product manager. If you're looking to become a world-class product manager, I have some amazing scholarship reserved for you in today's webinar. Let me know if you are interested in these scholarships. These scholarships are for those of you who are wanting to get started in the field of product management in a formal way. Let me know, everyone, if you're interested in this, and I can tell you that you will absolutely love these scholarships. These scholarships are on two of our flagship programs. These programs, the vision of these programs is to groom next generation product leaders in India. As I said, India is transitioning into product-based companies. And if you want to target these product-based companies, these are the two programs that you should be looking at. One is the 3-month program called Certificate in Product Management Foundation. And the second one is a 6-month program, which is an end-to-end program focused on making your world-class product manager, called Global Certificate in Product Management. Now, what is the difference between these two programs and which one is the right fit for your goals? Let's try to look at that. Both the programs start with term 1, which is Introduction to Product Management. And here we take a 0 to 1 approach, that even if you don't know anything about product management, it is very important for you to learn fundamentals. And this is what where you will be learning the fundamentals of product management, which is term 1. Term 2 is where you start building the pillars of product management, which is product strategy and road mapping. If you want to become a product manager or a business focused product manager, this term is going to be very, very important for you, because you will realize that how to set a vision, how to set mission, how to set strategy, and how to build roadmaps and features. That's the second term. After you have learned strategy and roadmap, do you directly start building the product? No, you focus on something called product design thinking. How many of us have heard of this term called design thinking? Design thinking is very and is becoming very crucial to product management thinking. And if you want to be a modern day product manager, you need to do product management with design thinking, wherein you will be doing user research, user maps, user empathy maps, etc. The focus is that before you actually start building the product, and after you have built the strategy, you need to look at product from a very holistic perspective. And this is what you'll be learning and doing in term 3. After this, the CPM students will drop off after completing these 3 terms with a very exciting challenge called a design discovery competition, in which you will be given a product and you will be designing and discovering design for that particular product. Let me know, everyone, if this seems exciting to you. You will be actually discovering from zero what will be the design of this new social media platform, for example, or new AR VR platform will look like, and we'll send you on this mission. So after the first three terms are over, the next term is the most important term and exciting term, which is UI UX for product manager, in which you will learn how to build wireframes, how to build mockups, and you will actually be building prototypes for apps and web products as well. And you will be learning design tools. How many of you want to learn design tools for product managers? Because these design tools will simplify your life in terms of how you actually build these mockups and prototypes. Term 5 finally is the term wherein you transition from the thinking and designing part to the actual building part. Let me know, everyone, if you're with me on this, that engineering, as we said, you need to know the tech basics, and here you will be learning the technology basics in term 5 for product manager. And finally, you have term 6, which is product marketing and launch, wherein you learn what are the various ways A/B testing, various internationalization and different ways of launching a product. And finally, the program, the best part about the program and the highlight of the program is this major product. In this term, what you have is you actually get to ideate, you build, and you actually launch a product in real world, just like a product manager would. So it's an actual simulation of real world. Let me know, everyone, if you love this. Let me know if you like this, and if you love this philosophy. We can teach you all of these, but till the time you have not actually built a product from ground up, you are not a product manager. And that's what you will be doing towards the end of the program. Let me know, out of these two programs, CPM, which is for 3 months, and GCPM for 6 months, which of these two programs do you think is the right fit for you? CPM, 3 months for those of you who are looking to get started in product management, and CPM is for those of you who are looking to become an end-to-end product manager, or if you're looking to switch into product management, you need 6 to 10 months. And the CPM program just takes you on that journey by taking you on a step-by-step way of becoming a world-class product manager. Let me know, everyone, if which one of the two programs do you think is the right fit for you. And the best part is that the fee for the CPM program, about today's webinar, is the fee for the CPM program is 98,000. The fee for the GCPM program is 1.8 lakhs. This is 6-month program, and both the programs are live and taught by some of the best product managers in India. But for the next cohort, which is starting on November 28th, we have some amazing scholarships. Through the scholarships, what you get is not just a 5 or 10% waiver on the program fee, but what you get is an amazing scholarship, which is not 10, not 20, not 30, but 50% waiver on the program fee. How many of you would want this scholarship? How many of you would want to register with this scholarship? I have some of these scholarships reserved for today's attendees. Let me know, everyone, by typing in yes in the chat window if you would want to register with this scholarship. That's the best part, that after the scholarship, the fee for the CPM program, you pay only 49,000 plus GST, and for the GCPM program, instead of paying the full fee, you just pay 50% of the fee, which is 90K plus GST. Let me know if you want to register, and I will share with you the link. The best part about registering right now is that when you register in the webinar, you don't have to pay the full fee. You can block this 50% tuition waiver with just a registration fee of 3,000 only, right? Go ahead, everyone, on this link, pm.insaid.co, you will be able to see 2 of the programs, and you would be able to reserve your 50% tuition waiver just with the registration fee of 3,000 only. And the best part is the 3,000 also gets deducted from the final fee that you are paying. This is just a reservation fee. You don't have to pay the full fee right now. To reserve this 50% tuition waiver, go ahead on pm.insaid.co, and you will be able to register for CPM or GCPM program, whichever program you want. And once you have registered, come back in the chat window and let me know that you have registered by typing in registered in the chat window. Go ahead, everyone, register yourself, sign up. And once you have registered, you will get a confirmation email. And this registration process is super simple. You just need to give your details, which is full name, because it's a seat reservation fee. You are not paying the full fee right now. That's why we equipped it very simple. It's a 30-second registration process, and it will give you this 50% exclusive to scholarship that we have reserved for today's attendees, for those of you who are here in today's session. Let me know if you love this. Let me know if you like this 3K registration fee idea, and if you loved this 50% tuition waiver. If you did, or if you love this, go ahead, everyone, on that link and sign up. And once you have signed up, you will be part of the November 28th cohort, and you would have reserved your 50% tuition waiver as well, right? Okay. Okay. So Surya writes, need to have discussion for both PM and data science. So we are running both product management and data science program as well, Surya. So you can register for this, and the admission team will transfer you to data science if you would want to go to data science. That should not be a problem. Now, let me take some questions that frequently come, which is this weekday classes or weekend classes? And let me ask you one question that Harsh is asking, which is that I want weekend classes. How many of you want weekend classes, right? Let me know, everyone, in the chat window if you want weekend classes. This is something which 90% of you would have these questions. The best part about both the programs, everyone, is they are not recorded classes. They are not boring recorded classes. They take place live, just like this way, this seminar is happening, webinar is happening. But here we have thousands of people there in the class. You will have like 100, 150, not more than that number of students. The classes are live, everyone. And the best part is the classes take place on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, and you can attend the classes along with your full-time job. In fact, 99% of our students are working professionals in full-time jobs itself. Let me know if you love this part about the program. The classes take place as per your convenience, which is Saturdays and Sundays at 8 to 10 a.m. All the extra classes, etc., they can take place during weekday evening, but the core classes all happen on Saturdays and Sundays only, right? Let me know, everyone, if you love this part. And the second part is that, as I mentioned, these are live classes done by some of the best faculty and best product managers in India. Go ahead, register yourself. Once you have registered, this 50% tuition waiver for the November cohort will get reserved for you. This is a fantastic time. Post Diwali, all the holidays and everything are done, and this is the batch where we get highest interest from, because all the festivities are done. Go ahead, everyone, register yourself. Once you have registered, come back in the chat window and let me know, and I will start welcoming all of you once you are done. Yeah, okay. So next I will take a couple of questions, everyone. Just hold on. A lot of you are asking a lot of questions. Just okay. Just I will take all of the questions. Okay, the first question is through placements. How many of you want placement assistance? Let me know, everyone. This is the first bonus. In fact, that how many of you want programs with job assistance? Type in JA in the class, in the chat window, if you want job assistance. One of the greatest part about this program, everyone, is we conduct something. We understand that a lot of professionals want job transition, not that they just don't want to do a program, but they want some outcome out of that program. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this. They want some outcome of the program, that I should be able to successfully transition into XYZ role post this. And that's why we have designed a very unique program called PMC. PMC is a 1 month program. The goal of this program is to get you a product management job. Let me know, everyone, if you love this part about, if you love this. PMC is a 1-month program. It gets you a product management job. The way it gets your product management job is that right from customizing your resume to suit a product management job, to building a portfolio, to branding you as a product leader. We conduct various kind of branding competitions, etc., through which you get branded as a product leader, to conducting mock interviews in your target companies, right? To finally giving you referrals in the companies that you would want. We have an end-to-end program called PMC. Would you want this program? Let me know, everyone, in the chat window. This is a job assistance program. If you do the PMC program, you guaranteed get a job. The fee of this program is 20,000. Let me know, everyone, if you would want to register for this program. The best part is when you register right now in the webinar with me, you get the PMC program absolutely free of cost. Let me know if you found this awesome, if you found this amazing, and if you love this, the PMC program. If you want a product management job, this is the program to go for. PMC program is our flagship program to help you crack product management job. It's a very scientific step-by-step process, and if you go through this step-by process, we guarantee that you will get a job in product management. Go ahead, everyone, and register yourself, right? And let me call out the names of few people who have already registered, and that is very fast. Let me welcome Lakshmi. Welcome, Lakshmi. Glad to have you. Let me welcome Rohit, NGP. Welcome, Rohit, and glad to have you. Let me welcome Prashant Thanki. I hope I have pronounced your name correctly, Prashant. Right? Welcome and glad to have you. And let me just welcome Suri. I hope that's your full name. I'm not sure if that is your first name or full name. Welcome and glad to have you, everyone. The PMC programs gets attached, you get the access to the PMC program whenever that is conducted. It's conducted once a year, and whenever that is conducted, you get it absolutely free of cost. Go ahead, everyone. Register yourself. The job assistance part, this is the only program in India which takes care of the job assistance part. And once you are done with the 6-month GCPM program, which is the end-to-end program in which you learn everything from product strategy to product marketing, you undergo the GCPM program, right? Go ahead and register yourself. Let me welcome you, Shivani Singh. Welcome, Shivani, and would love to know a little bit more about you and what's your motivation for enrolling, and can you tell us a little bit about your profile? Welcome and glad to have you. Let me know, everyone, if you love the first bonus. If you love the first bonus, you will love the second. I have total of 3 bonuses today. If you love the first bonus, you will love the second bonus. But before that, I want quick feedback that did you love the first bonus? If you did, you will love the second bonus as well. The second bonus, everyone, is something which will possibly address those of you who have budget constraint. How many of you have budget constraint or financial constraint? Type in yes or budget constraint in the chat window. Some of you would have like EMI, some of you would have possibly be starting in your careers, etc. Some of you would have home loans, other loans, vehicle loans, etc. And this is what you will absolutely love. And this is the point where everybody says that this is the best thing that I've gotten. When you register right now, everyone, what we are giving you is not only 50% waiver on the fee, but as an additional incentive for you to enroll and to make it super affordable for you to enroll. What you get is a free upgrade from the CPM program to the GCPM program, which means when you register right now for the CPM program, you get a free upgrade to the GCPM program, which means instead of paying 90,000 for the 6-month GCPM program, you pay only 49,000 plus GST. Show me your reaction in the chat window and let me see if you love this part about the program. For the GCPM program, you pay only the fee of the CPM program. Nazir writes, amazing. Arvind writes, wow. Okay, Faguni writes, this is what I was looking for. Now I think I'm going to register. Fantastic, and glad to see those reactions, everyone. The best part is that our goal is to make it super affordable for you to be able to register. If you've been waiting on the fringes, if you have not registered so far, in spite of the scholarship, this is an additional incentive and nudge for you to take away all the financial constraint. Go ahead and register, and once you have registered, I will also show you the profiles of current students you and the students who are joining the November batch. Go ahead, everyone, and register yourself. Arvind writes, I will register. Mohan writes, now I'm going to register. Okay, this is, you know, this is the big benefit and big that push that that for us to actually propel you into action, because a lot of time what we do is we just, although financial constraint we believe is a constraint that everybody has, but our goal is to some of these bonuses, if we can remove your financial constraint and set you on that path of becoming a product manager, you will end up becoming successful product manager and you will end up spreading that word. And that's our motivation for you to get into the program at super affordable fee. You will not get a product management program which is taught live. Even recorded product management programs usually cost you lakhs. This is a program which is taught live, and it just costs 49,000 plus GST for the 6-month program. And the best part is, everyone, even if you want to pay this this fee into EMIs, let me know, everyone, if you would want to do that. Even if you want to pay it in EMIs, you can pay in 6 to 12 month EMIs as low as 5,000 rupees per month. Did you love this part? Let me know if you love this part about the program, everyone. 5,000 per month, everybody can afford, and that is our goal of ensuring that the program fits your pocket irrespective of the budget. Go ahead, everyone, register yourself, and once you have registered, you get the EMI option as well. Raj writes, love the EMI. Thank you very much, and I'm glad that you like the EMI option. Now the question that is coming is, which program should I select here? Should I select CPM or GCPM? This is a question that is coming. So you can select whichever program, select the CPM program, and we'll auto upgrade you to the GCPM program. Everyone, are you with me on this? Even if you select the CPM, since this is link is only for the webinar and only this is live, you will not get this later because we have limited seats. We cannot give the program 6-month program at a super discounted fee, and that is the whole reason for us to create this link. This is an exclusive webinar, exclusive link, and when you register for CPM, you get auto upgraded for the GCPM program for the coming cohort, and this is only for the next cohort, which is starting 21 days from now. You have enough time to prepare. What do you need to prepare for the next 20 days? We will let you know that. I will also tell you what do you need to do from today all the way to 28th of November. And this is a batch that you definitely want to join because you get started on your dream product management career with this cohort. Go ahead, everyone, register yourself. A lot of you are writing that you're facing some difficulty in registration. Okay. I think there is no issue from our side. It could be your payment is failing. Please try again. There is no issue from our side. If you're facing any difficulty, just try the payment method again, right? Okay. So with this, let me move to the final bonus. And after that, I will close the bonuses and I will close the session and I'll move to the Q&A, right? Out of these two bonuses, firstly, I would want to know which bonus did you like more, everyone? Did you like the PMC more, or did you like the free upgrade more? Let me see. Once you have Mohan writes registered, welcome Mohan, and glad to see you. Which one of these two bonuses did you love more, the PMC program or the free upgrade part? Let me know by typing in 1 or 2 in the chat window. Arpita Chakraborty writes registered, welcome Arpita, glad to have you. Hatas writes both. Surya writes both, Jhansi writes 2. So that's the whole reason for us to give you multiple options. For example, if job is a priority for you and you want to enroll in a program that has some career assistance, You don't want to just, sign up for a program and pay lakhs with zero career assistance, right? Then the first one is for you. And if you're cost conscious and you don't want to spend a bomb, right, this is the second thing for you, right? And the best part of the program, I'll tell you a little later, is the network also that you'll build. You'll have people from almost every dream company that you would have learning along with you in the program, right? So go ahead, everyone. With this, let me move to the final bonus, and then we'll wrap up the session, which is bonus number 3. Let me know if you're ready. I've been speaking now for almost 1 hour, 20 minutes. Let me know if you're ready, and then we will move to bonus number 3. Bonus number 3 has nothing to do with free upgrade. It has nothing to do with career. It has something to do with your dream. Is your goal to work in any of these companies? And I want you to let me know which one of these companies is your dream company. Sambit writes, registered. Welcome, Sambit, and glad to have you, right? Okay. Arpita writes Amazon. Fantastic. Pooja writes Facebook, right? Which is now we can call it Meta. Usha writes Microsoft, and Ayush writes Meta. Fantastic. As I said, possibly we'll need to change the logo from Facebook to Meta. All of these are amazing product companies. And if you want to become a world-class product manager at some point in your career, you should work in one of these product companies. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this. If you have worked in any of these companies for 2, 3, 4 years, you will be all set in your career, right? And that's what is very, the third bonus will help you do. We organize an annual boot camp called PM at Scale Boot Camp, because we know that companies like Facebook, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Uber, these companies, the product managers here know how to scale and build world-beating products. Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you're with me on this. How to scale products globally. No one better than the product managers in these companies know that. And that's why we conduct a boot camp once a year. It's a 1-month boot camp in which we invite product managers from all of these products. And the fee of this boot camp, it is open for everyone. And when you register right now, you get the PM at Scale boot camp worth 20,000. Entry or invitation to this boot camp absolutely free of cost. How many of you would want to attend this boot camp? Let me know, everyone, in the chat window. Or if you love the vision behind this boot camp, let me know in the chat window. You will be directly interacting with product managers from Facebook, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple. And the whole idea is that if you can interact with product managers in your target companies, whatever your target companies is, your preparation or chances of getting into these companies go a lot higher, instead of just randomly applying to these companies. And the best part is that you also get a certificate mentioning that you have attended PM at Scale bootcamp from all of these companies. And this certificate will be issued to you once you complete this boot camp. If you don't attend this boot camp, it will not be obviously given. If you attend only 2 or 3 companies, only those companies will be mentioned in the certificate, and you get access to the PM at Scale boot camp absolutely free of cost. Go ahead, everyone, register yourself. Once you have registered the PM at Scale boot camp, you get access to absolutely free of cost. Did you love this part, PM at Scale boot camp, everyone? Let me know if you found this part useful. We believe that only the best can produce the best, and if these are your target companies, you need to be a part of the PM at Scale boot camp, right? Go ahead, everyone, register yourself, and once you have registered, come back in the chat window and let me know that you have registered by typing in registered in the chat window. And with this, we are about to wind up the webinar. I want to ask all of you, since I've given all the 3 bonuses, how many of you have been thinking so far and are in the process of registering right now and have not registered? Let me know. Type in registering in the chat window, or you have just started registering right now after listening to all the 3 bonuses. Type in registering in the chat window and let me know in the chat window that you are registering. We are going to close the registration in a short while. Just type in registering or yes if you are right now in the process of registering. Awesome. But the question now I have is, so many people are writing registering. The question I have is that what have you been waiting for? I've already given you, and that just the session is about to end. And now Sarat, Jhansi, all of you are writing just registering now right now. What have you been waiting for? Please go ahead and register yourself. We are about to close the session. Most of the seats are already gone. Most of the people have registered. When you register right now, you get these 3 bonuses. PMC, number 1 for job assistance, number 2 free upgrade. This is something that you will not get anywhere. For the GCPM program, you get 49,000 plus GST. You will not get this anywhere, and I can promise you this, everyone. And third is PM at Scale Bootcamp. If your target is to work in FANG companies, then this is the bootcamp that you need to attend. Go ahead, everyone, and all of you who are in the process of registering, please complete your registration process quickly. We will close the webinar at 12 o'clock. Make sense? Okay. Can you help me? Somebody's question is, Mohan writes, can you help me the difference between product manager and digital product management? So there is no difference, because if you look at Mohan, product manager as a designation, it came from software companies only. It came from companies, all of those product companies only. Are you with me? And these have been digital companies only. So it's just a designation that, for example, let's say if you get a digital product manager designation, let's say, let me give you this. Facebook will, for example, software companies will never give you, or product companies will never give you a digital product manager as a designation. But a company like Siemens, a company like GE will give you a digital product manager designation. Is everyone with me on this? Mohan, are you clear? A company like Siemens, or which are like in manufacturing or which are in core industries, they will give you these designations because they want to separate that, you know, you are part of the digital technologies division of those companies. Yeah. Okay. Myth writes, what is the total cost inclusive of GST? It is 49,000 plus GST, which is 18%. So it will come to 57,000 plus. Let me give you the total breakup, everyone. Those of you who are looking for the breakdown, this is the fee for the GCPM program. You will be paying this, and you can also split the fee into 12 installments of 4,820. So it's less than 5,000. And if you are looking for installment option, you can go ahead for with this. It's 18% GST. Make sense? Okay. Arvind writes, registered. Welcome, Arvind, and glad to have you. And let me welcome Tulika. Welcome, Tulika. Glad to have you. KC Rao, welcome. MK Potori, welcome. And let me welcome, I don't know what does this mean. Suki, welcome, Suki, and glad to have you. And let me welcome Nikhil Umale. Welcome, Nikhil, glad to have you. Alex writes, Alex Thomas, welcome, and glad to have you, right? Okay. Now let me take last few questions, and then we'll wind up sharp at 12 o'clock, everyone. I've been speaking nonstop, 7 minutes to go, and then we'll close the session. The first question is this question: is the program right fit for my goals? How many of you have this question that Manav, how do I know and how do I judge that the program is the right fit for my goals? And I have this confusion. Let me know, everyone, if this is your question. Yeah. So the simple answer is, forget about product management, forget about everything else that we have discussed, you know, UI, UX, etc. Is your goal to work in a product-based company, Surya and everyone? Yeah. If the answer is yes, you need to know product management. Make sense? If your goal is to work in a product-based company, the opportunities, the salaries, the work culture, the quality of your peers is much significantly better. And if that is your goal, you should go for a product management course. And that is the whole objective. It will instill a product thinking approach on you, so that if you want to work in a product-based company, you are able to capitalize on the opportunities. Make sense? Okay. Next is Usha Manasa writes, registered. Welcome, Usha. And are you excited? Super glad to see you also in the program. Arvind writes, I have a vacation for Arvind writes, I'll be on vacation for 2 weeks in December when classes starts. Classes will start on 20th of November. The orientation will happen. I think last week of December, since it will be a vacation, we will most likely not have classes on the New Year Eve. Make sense, Arvind? Because that's the time when most of the people will be traveling. Yeah. So rest the class, even if you miss a particular weekend's classes, the recordings will always be available for you. So you can go through the recordings anytime and you can catch up with the recordings. Yeah. Okay. Next is certificates. This is a question from Sambit Sahu. Yeah. So certificate will look something like this. This is a certificate you will get after completing a certification exam. However, a certificate of completion will be given to everyone, but a certificate of merit will be given for only those of you who would complete this certification exam. And the career assistance also, we focus more on those of you who have completed this successfully. Everyone, let me know if you are clear with you. You'll be given additional help if you're completing this, because we know that you have it, what it takes to, you are serious, you have completed the certification, and we'll connect you to even more companies when you complete the once you complete the certification exam. Make sense? Okay. Sarath writes, registered. Welcome, Sarath, and glad to have you. Sami writes, what is the exam fee? There is no exam fee. The first 2 attempts on the exam are totally free of cost, no exam fee. After this, there is an exam fee. Yeah. Okay. With this, I'll move to the final steps of today's presentation, which is the next step. Since a lot of you have registered with these bonuses, everyone, let me know, first of all, did you enjoy these bonuses and did you enjoy the masterclass? My goal was one, that is that you should be able to just let me just fix the dates, and this dates, this is November 6th, and Thursday, which is coming Thursday, is the last date. But I would recommend that, okay, the next steps are, how many of you would want to directly speak to the admissions team and get clarity on the timings, on how are you going to access the classes, and you want to know how do I pay EMIs, etc., etc. Let me know, everyone, if you would want to have a one-on-one discussion and get answers to your all the questions clarified. If you would want answers to all of your questions clarified, etc., that if your credit card, or if you want to go for even debit card EMIs, right, take down the number of the PM admissions team, everyone. We have Amrit Sengar who will help you out today itself with the next steps. Since the time left is very little, which is 21 days, and you need to do a lot of preparation, you will need to fast track your preparation, and I will tell you what all do you need to do. We have Amrit Sengar in the admissions team who will help you. Can you take a screenshot of the coordinates and talk to Amrit after the session itself? Take a screenshot and type done in the chat window once you have taken a screenshot. Alex writes, one-on-one, please. Absolutely. It will be one-on-one. You can directly talk to Amrit on phone and get your questions clarified. Make sense? Okay. The second is the steps complete. So Amrit will help you with the admission details and the next steps, etc. We'll send you the link through which you will be able to pay through education finance. Even if you don't have credit card and you want EMI options, we have debit card EMI options, everyone, also that is available. Amrit will help you with that. And then today itself, I would highly recommend you to start going through product management starter kit. How many of you are totally new to product management? Type in me in the chat window if you're totally new to product management, right? If you're totally new to product management, you need to go through something called product management starter kit. The whole idea is that before your class begins in another 2-3 weekends, you need to go through, we want all of you should be on the same level and should know at least 5 or 6 basic things about product management that you need to know. And this starter kit has been designed with that objective itself. So this starter kit you will get access to today itself once you complete the next steps, everyone. Let me know if you like this idea And if you like this approach of giving a starter kit so that you are busy and you're utilizing the next 2 weeks of before the program actually starts, this is the pre-program prep that you will need to do before the program actually starts, right? Okay. Arpita, right, show me Amrit's number once more. Yeah, here we go. Arpita, can you take a screenshot, please? You can also use your phone and take a screenshot here. Yeah. Okay. So I hope you're done taking a screenshot. With this, finally, let me tell you the one last secret and one big benefit that all of you would get, that this is something that which is highly underestimated right now, but later you will see in the program. How many of you want to build a very powerful network, that you want to have a network wherein no matter which company you want to target, you have people working in that company? Give me a quick yes, everyone, if you feel that your network needs to be much, much, much stronger than what it is right now. For working professionals, I see that they don't work on their network. And the best part about this program, everyone, is that you will get to build a super powerful alumni network. Let me know if you would want to see the profiles of people joining the November batch, who all are joining the November batch. Let me know, everyone, if you would want to see who all will be studying with you and what is their experience like. And I will show you live. Let me know if you would want to see the quality of people who will be learning along with you, right from software engineers to vice presidents, and right from Amazons of the world to Wipros of the world. You will have people in the cohort. And what I would want is all of you who have registered, let me show you live itself. All of you who have registered, type in registered, your name, your designation, and your company, and you would be able to see who all have joined the November 28th batch today itself, live in this very session along with you. Let me know, all of you who have registered, right? Alex writes, add Toyota to your list in November batch. So Alex, are you from Toyota? And glad to see that. But I'm sure that we would have people from Toyota in the previous cohorts as well. All of you, everyone, let me know your names, etc. And I'll start welcoming each one of you. Harpreet, right? Harpreet Roop Rai, Hitachi Solution. Welcome, Harpreet, and glad to have you. Hitachi is building a lot of IoT products, Harpreet, and if you can target that niche, right, I think it will be fantastic. Glad to see you in the program. Usha writes, business analyst, TCS. We have one of the highest number of people, almost 200 to 300 students, professionals from TCS enrolled in product management programs. Usha, you will be able to connect with a lot of these professionals. Sambit writes, technical manager, Euronet services. Welcome and glad to have you. Arpita writes, business specialist, Medtronic. Glad to have you, Arpita. And where are you based out of? Let me know. Surya writes, group project manager, Infosys. Welcome, Surya. And what's your vision behind joining the product management program? And we have a lot of people from Infosys as well. Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Accenture. These are companies where we get a lot of students from. Yeah. Gaurav writes, senior business analyst, Refinitiv, London Stock Exchange Group. So I think, Gaurav, we have a couple of people, but I'm not very sure. And is this the same company that is hiring for a lot of people in India right now, giving work from home in India, London Stock Exchange Group? Because I see so many people, especially they are hiring a lot of people out of Mumbai. And initially, a lot of people think it is, the positions are based out of London, but most of the positions are actually, based out of India and Mumbai. I'm not sure if you are from Mumbai or Bangalore, but Mumbai is where I have seen London Stock Exchange, hiring a lot of people from. Yeah, welcome. And okay, they are shutting down USA offices, and I am from Mumbai. Yeah, so as I said, that I'm seeing a lot of people, lot of recruitment this company is doing in India. Yeah. Glad to see you. And since you are a business analyst, what's your vision of joining the program? Glad to see you in the program. And let me just welcome, next is Vidhi. Vidhi works with Amdocs Pune. Welcome and glad to have you. How about the rest of you, everyone? Do not hesitate in typing your profile. I'm just calling out some of the profile. The goal is just to introduce some of you to each other. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see each one of you who have registered, and you would see almost 100 to 150 of you motivated, super excited, and I hope you get to build a very powerful network and you are able to build world-class products out of India. The next steps now, everyone, is that attend tomorrow's session. Tomorrow's session is going to be focused on careers in product management. Let me know if you will be there in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow's session will be exciting. It will be taken by my colleague Afreen Rahman. She is very, very good, and you will enjoy doing the career session with her. I have done the intro to product management. Let me know if you enjoyed today's session. If you enjoyed today's session, you will enjoy tomorrow's session even more, right? Thank you very much, everyone. Arvind writes, Senior Project Manager, AstraZeneca. Welcome and glad to have you. We have people from, from a lot of people from pharma companies as well. Yeah. Gaurav writes, thank you so much for such a pumped up session. I'll be interacting with Amrit. Looking forward to connect and register for course. Thank you very much and glad to have each one of you, everyone. Super excited. Thank you very much. And thank you for patiently listening to me for the last 1.5 hours. My goal was to get you started in this journey of product management in a step-by-step way, to give you frameworks like VSC, WMP, some of these SES, etc., that you will remember. And my goal was to introduce you to product management in a way that you would be able to relate and you'd be able to connect. I hope we would have done that successfully. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a great weekend, everyone. And Mohan writes, appreciate your session. This is great UX experience. Thank you so much. I'm not sure, if this was great user experience, but I am glad that all of you found today's session useful. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care and see you in tomorrow's session. Bye-bye.